Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
I'm Ninetailedbrush. I'm Nick.
And today we're going to be watching Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers Extended Edition. So, watch the Fellowship of the Ring with Ninetailedbrush. It's me and my brother's favorite movie series of all time. I haven't seen the extended editions. I was due for a watch through. Ninetailedbrush had never seen it. We watched the Fellowship. Any idea of where we're going into this movie?
I mean, I'm assuming we're just going to be following Frodo and stuff and Sam, doing their thing, and then the rest of the Fellowship doing their thing. So, other than that, I have no idea.
Yeah, so I am very excited to see where this goes. Like last week, this is split into two parts, so this part is going to be up on Thursday, and then the next part's going to be up on Friday. Obviously, if you can't wait and you want to support us and you're awesome, you can go check out the Patreon. If not, no worries, it's going out tomorrow. And then full-length reactions, next week's Return of the King reactions, all that different kind of stuff is also out. Also, I don't know what you guys think about The Hobbit. I know there's mixed results on that. I'm down to watch The Hobbit. I've seen it. Nick's seen it. Ninetailedbrush has seen it. Or sorry, Ninetailedbrush hasn't seen it. So if you want us to watch The Hobbit, let us know because we're a week ahead here and we can start filming those reactions as well. And yeah, let's get...
Dude!
Gandalf's a badass.
Dang, Gandalf! Or was it?
I like how they have the separate Lord of the Rings and then the actual title of the movie title card. It's cool.
How they have those two.
I thought maybe if we was having a roast chicken one night or something. Roast chicken? You never know. Sir, my dear sir.
Man of priorities.
Yeah, it's not worth that.
It's the best salt in all the Shire. We can't leave this here for someone to follow us down. Who's going to follow us down here, Mr. Frodo? It's a
What's his
shame, really.
name?
Lady Galadriel gave me that. Real Elvis rope?
Either that or the knot was tied really bad.
This looks strangely familiar. Because we've been here before. Going in circles.
Oh, great. Are you serious?
Cause our hearts stink. Or there's a nasty bog nearby. Can you smell it? We're not alone.
Well, be careful then. Don't just...
The next scene is them sleeping.
It's what it is, and he wants it.
Ooh.
Ah.
Oh, great.
Grab a rock or something.
Yeah. Grab Sting. Oh,
Dang.
dude.
This is Sting. You've seen it before, haven't you? Go.
If they be nice to us, take it of us.
I only tried to strangle you like 20 minutes ago.
We swear to do what he wants. We swear.
A word.
Yes.
I do think it's interesting that Frodo feels sorry for Gollum and Sam is more concerned about trusting him.
I don't believe
And I wonder if that's because Frodo...
What were you saying? Why do you... I never figured that out, really. Like, why do you think he trusts him more than Sam does?
I think it's more that having carried the ring, even as long as Frodo has, he understands what it can do to you. And so he sees Gollum and feels sorry for him. I don't know, even just the opening of this movie, I feel like you can see Frodo is different than he was in the first movie. He feels almost a little bit worn down,
Yeah.
like a changed person from the burden of carrying that. So
And
I
so you feel
wonder
like
if that's why he looks at Gollum and says, like, oh, I can see what happened to you.
These boys just chugging along, dude.
Yeah.
All throughout the bit.
We will deliver them.
Oh.
It was just an act. An act? See? Fooled you too.
What is it? What do you smell? Man flesh. They picked up our trail.
Dang, keep running.
Oh, this music.
It's kind of crazy how they're like worried that they picked up their trail. But there's not even that many of them. Like, what?
No food. No rest. No sign of our quarry, but what their rock can tell.
Legolas had a broken rib. This guy had bad knees, and Aragorn had a broken toe. And they had to shoot all this. They were like,
Oh
run
my-
6 miles.
Oh my gosh, really?
They may yet be alive. Less than a day ahead of us.
Oh, I can't believe.
They're gaining on them.
Those are natural soldiers. Very dangerous over short distances.
Dang. They are progressing with whatever they're building.
Who now has the strength to stand against the armies of Isengard and Mordor?
Holy.
He's been building an army since the last movie.
Together, my lord Sauron, we shall rule this Middle Earth.
So the two towers are basically Sauron's place.
The
and-
Tower of Isengard and the Tower of Mordor. Yeah.
Yeah.
The old The forest of Fangorn lies on our doorstep.
Oh,
Oh, great, guys.
But yes,
Who is this?
ooh.
die for Sauron. The horse
Who is that? Because that was a human, right?
Some sort of men, yeah.
people into their
Listen to me. You must write to everyone and raise the alarm. Do you understand me? Yes, Mama. Freda, I will find you there.
I don't freaking stand a chance, dude. Like,
Holy.
Find the king's son!
These humans from the Silver City place?
this is from.
No, these are the Rohirrim.
These are from Rohan.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so they actually have like a... They aren't just farmer people. They're like...
No, but it's more spread out. You know, they're horse people, like they said. You know.
Oh, okay.
Rohan is close to Isengard. Like,
Yeah, and
the-
it's like farther. They live on the plains, right? So it's less of a.
Why do you lay these troubles on an already troubled mind? Can you not see? Your uncle is wearied by your malcontent.
How long is it since Saruman bought you? What was the promised price, Grima?
Fucking creep.
You see much, hail Mayor, son of Eowyn. Too much. You are banished forthwith from the kingdom of Rohan.
Shit's going down, dude.
Goodness. So it doesn't look like we're gonna get much help from the
From the Rohan.
Rohan.
Yeah. That's fine. We saw him kick ass last time. They can take on an army of Uruk-hai, all three of them.
Dude,
Let's
I'll
go.
take these three over a lot of people.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I don't know about... Gimli's looking a little worn out here.
Till we've had a breather! Get up
Dude, there's scenes I have never seen because I watched it when I was so young. I wasn't allowed to watch it. I don't think I've ever seen this scene.
There's extra stuff added too.
Yeah.
Your brand name? Hey, Fresh.
Pay a lot for eating. The prisoners go to Saruman, alive and unspoiled.
I think we have the ring. Shh. Sweet fellow, we don't want dead.
What?
Holy.
There we go.
Oh, crap. Holy.
Give me your name, Horsemaster, and I shall give you mine.
Always the diplomat, Gimli.
Cut off your head, dwarf, if it stood but a little higher from the ground.
You would die before your stroke fell.
Saruman has poisoned the mind of the king and claimed lordship over these lands. My company are those loyal to Rohan, and for that we are banished.
At least I got a small crew, you know?
The White Wizard. The Uruks are destroyed. We slaughtered them during the night.
But there were 2 hobbits. Do you see 2 hobbits with them?
We left none alive. We piled the carcasses and burned them.
At least they have horses now. At least stand a chance.
Could they have gone to the trees though? Like,
A hobbit lay here.
He's a ranger, so.
Their bonds were cut.
Oh, shoot!
They ran over here.
He totally called it, though.
well, they were talking about the trees earlier, so I was
And
assuming
there's no way
that-
they were gonna die like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he kicks the helmet and screams. He broke his toe in that take, and that's why he screams.
Really.
This fucking guy, man.
Dude, this orc is good
That's-
for getting a spear in his gut already.
I know.
He's gone.
I was gonna say, like, it's not like he's gonna disappear into thin air. Like, come on.
I know.
He's like, the fuck? Oh!
He's talking, Mary.
Little.
I am no tree. I am an ant.
Honest. Don't talk to it, Mary. Don't encourage it.
Some call me the White Wizard.
White Wizard.
Why would he trust Saruman though?
Oh, he made a deal with him or something.
I wonder. I mean, do people know like Saruman is like
Evil?
turned evil now, or like what? You know, I don't know.
That's true, actually. I don't know. I mean, the Ents may not know as much as Rohan. Because I think the only reason Rohan knows is because he's, burning their lands.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't know about hobbits, he probably doesn't know about a decent amount of things.
Exactly.
And sight the sound of a bird for 2 days.
No, birds is too late.
Crushable. It's probably better than like a leash or whatever.
Sam is so done with him.
I know.
I mean, he has been helping them a ton. Like the fact that he found them a way through the marshes and stuff where the orcs won't go. That's huge.
It's just the battle.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the name.
Oh, that's
It's
creepy.
so creepy, dude. In the sound design.
I know. I like hearing like little echoes of the battle.
battle,
and
yeah.
people.
What? Frodo, what the heck? That's cool. That's cool to see. Gollum like saves him. That's
Yeah.
pretty-
Yeah.
Dude.
I feel so bad for Frodo, man, because it's like,
Beautiful. Ah, precious.
ooh,
Black Raiders!
The back?
you thought they died.
Oh, his like wound.
Yeah, because he almost turned into a ring wraith, right? We would get rid of the coolest thing in the whole series.
Dude.
Oh my! He's on a
And you thought he was on a horse.
dude. I don't even know if it's like a dragon. It's like a weird. They need one of those things
Yeah.
to get across the marsh.
A little bit of an upgrade from a horse.
A little bit.
They got a promotion.
That's such a cool reveal. I forgot that they did
Oh,
that. Where it,
yeah.
like starts in on
Yeah,
the
I
saddle
know.
and then it zooms out.
Full of memory. And anger.
I like how Legolas doesn't really have like powers, but he doesn't feel normal. You know, he's like kind of weird and mystical.
Well, it reminds me of like what an elf would be like in tune with nature, kind of.
Yeah, but it's cool.
Talking trees. What do trees have to talk about? Squirrel droppings. The White Wizard approaches.
Do you not let him speak? Oh! What?
Who are you? Show yourself!
Wait, what?
I mistook you for Saruman.
Stop debating us.
Saruman. Or the Saruman as he should have been.
That's just clickbait, Gandalf.
Too far. I fought him now wrong.
Oh man, he's still going on. Holy crap, dude. Gandalf.
Gandalf is such a badass.
And I strayed out of thought and time. The stars wheeled overhead, and every day was as long as a life age of the earth. I've been sent back until my task is done. That was what they used to call me. Gandalf the Grey. That And I come back to you now. At the turn of the tide.
Let's go. Now they're good, dude. Now they got freaking Gandalf.
Well, I mean, this is they got upgraded Gandalf.
I know.
I was trying so freaking hard to like set it up as Saruman. I'm like, oh.
How does those poor hobbits here?
He's pissed off that he had to run.
I mean, I can't blame him.
Yeah, careful about what you say about the trees.
Great power has been sleeping here for many long years. The coming of Merry and Pippin will be like the falling of small stones that mountains.
Really?
One thing you have not changed, dear friend. You still speak in riddles.
Like the trees?
Well, the tree herders, anyway.
Stop your...
If they can help us, we'll take any help we can get, man.
Dude.
You Gandalf's more gallantry than the old one.
Listen, he's a bit older. Mentally, especially.
Freaking coolest horse in all of Lord of the Rings.
The way he whistles like that to, like, call him.
Unless my eyes are cheated by some...
Said it was a what?
Madass, I think it is.
Is that like a...
I don't even know if they ever explain
Pretty sure
it.
it's a special breed of horse.
Yeah, I think they mention it more in the book.
Yeah.
Shadow is the lord of all horses. And has been my friend through many dangers.
Okay, kind of flexing on us, Gandalf. The Lord of all horses. And my buddy. They're like on the soft moss or something like that.
Business in the forest. There are many to call. Many that must come. The withering of old woods is drawing near.
I really like the mystical. Like, I forgot how much in this movie, like, there's just this feel of this other, like, Middle Earth truly feels like a different world.
Yeah.
And I like it. There's just all this magic and mysticism.
And we're exploring different areas and different,
exactly.
groups in this movie, too.
Doubt ever gnaws at him. The rumor has reached her. The heir of Numenor still lives. Sound fear to you. He will use his puppet Saruman to destroy Rohan. War is coming. Rohan must defend itself.
Rohan is not where he's from,
No,
right?
he's from
Aragorn?
Gondor. We haven't seen Gondor yet.
Gondor.
Okay, that's where Boromir is from. We've never seen Rohan till this movie.
Okay, and then... But people... not Saruman.
Sauron?
Sauron?
Yeah.
Sauron fears him because his ancestor...
Led the armies, or his ancestor's dad led the armies of men, and then his ancestor killed, essentially, or at least defeated Sauron the first time, right?
It's from a great bloodline. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Historically, and I think, I don't know if they explain it in the movies, but I'm pretty sure, like, their blood gives them, like, they're not just like
Oh
a
yeah,
normal
he's a special
human,
race
too.
of man too, so that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
he's supposed to be like 60 or something.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be
He's like
50
50 or 60, but he lives
84
longer.
or something.
So like he looks the way he is, so it's like a special bloodline as well.
Okay, so it is because of his bloodline and because he was related to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they led the armies of, like, I feel like Gondor is like, I want to say kind of like the America. I don't know. No
I
disrespect.
get what you're saying.
to
I
our
feel like they're
foreign
like the
people.
great city of
They're
men.
like the
is
great city of
Minas
men, and so they led the armies of men. Even though there's other
Okay.
kingdom, it's like Gondor is the great city of men. You know, they have this great city and all this kind of
And it's
stuff.
way closer to Mordor. Like,
Yeah.
Rohan is close to Isengard.
Which Isengard was never an option until this time around. That's why you're seeing more of Rohan, because they're like neighbors to Isengard, and then
okay.
Mordor and Gondor are in much closer vicinity.
Okay, but Aragorn's pretty special then. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so-
yeah, he comes from like that's why like Legolas, like remember in like the Fellowship, like he stood
Yeah,
up, and,
yeah.
like you don't know who this guy
Yeah,
is, like talk
'cause
with
he's
some
friends with the
respect.
elves. He's like a special race of men that live to like 200 or like 150 or something. Like they live extra long. He's the heir of Isildur, which some of the people of Gondor don't even know exist. Right? They just have like a placeholder right now. So, yeah, there's a lot. I think they go into it more though.
Yeah, they do.
They will go into it more.
Okay, cool.
Frodo must finish this task alone. He's not alone. Simon with him.
Freaking Sam, man.
That promise, man. And he's
Sam like is the bestest of friends. I'm sorry, he wins that every day.
oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, these guys are so bad.
these are the Easterlings.
Yeah.
These guys are sick. These are men.
You barely see them, but their armor
They're
is
so
so
sick.
cool.
They're one of my favorite people in.
Oh, Sam, what are you doing? Just some rocks. We're all Frodo. Careful.
Or the cloak they got from the elves.
Yeah.
I would have waited.
I know. I would have stayed.
I would have stayed for like
still a little
10
bit
minutes. Just
longer.
wait for them to go in the gate.
You're saying there's another way into Mordor?
Yes, there's a path, and she stairs,
That doesn't sound sus at all. There's some stairs and a path. Secret way to Mordor.
I mean,
He's been true to his word.
he has.
Lead the way, Smeagol. Why's that? The Enterprise.
Oh, I'm sorry. How did they die?
Pippin. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't suppose you.
Is this Rohan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Golden Hall of Meadowstone. There dwells Theoden, King of Rohan.
It's you know it's like it's really spread out. That's the idea of Rohan. It's like all the plains. So
Will you do nothing?
Be careful what you say. Do not look for welcome here.
I mean, listen, I can't worry about these today. I Gandalf the White, dude. Like, I'm worried about Frodo and stuff. Oh, great.
worm tongue, man. Fucking.
Oh, he must have died sometime in the night. His passing is hard to accept, especially now that your brother has deserted you.
Leave me alone, Snake!
So fair. So cold. Like a morning with pale spring still clinging to winter's chill.
Your words are poison.
This scene freaking gives me chills, bro.
This is the city that they built.
Yeah, they
from
built
scratch.
this.
Really?
I don't know how much of that. That might be CG.
That
but
might
they
be- no,
built the
but
top
Edoras,
part. They
yeah.
actually built that.
That's so cool.
Can you imagine if it was still there? Oh. Gandalf trying to look normal in the gray coat.
Stop. You would not part an old man from his walking stick. Should I welcome you, Gandalf Stormcrow?
A just question, my liege.
He's so fucking like.
Is the hour which this cunt will pass of hand death to belly treat words with a witless wound.
Immediately roasted.
Too long I've sat in the shadows.
Kicking butt, man.
I would stay still if I were you. You have no power here, Gandalf the Grey.
Oh.
I would from a wound.
Holy.
Gandalf's got an upgrade, okay? Ooh.
Rohan is mine.
Holy.
I think it's like Saruman possessing him.
I know, it's like a
So
possession.
cool.
Oh, that was sick.
I still have no idea
Holy.
how they do that. Like, how do you do that effect?
I don't know.
I know your face.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere, buddy.
I've only ever said
Oh,
Okay, don't
shut
pull this
up.
now, really, dude.
had me crawling on all fours. Enough blood has been spilled on his account.
Kill him now. No.
Yeah, now he's like, forget it.
Everyone's like, never mind.
I'm really surprised by Aragorn's choice to
I
spare.
think it's a good moment. It's a cool moment for him.
It's interesting.
And the fact that Theoden listens to him and he doesn't know who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Where is Theodred?
He doesn't know. Yeah, I was
No.
wondering.
Ever has it grown on the tombs of my forebears. Now it shall cover the grave of my son, the old Linga, that I should live to see the last days of
It's
my
gotta be
house.
so terrible, dude.
No parent should have to bend their child.
That's why I freaking love Lord of the Rings. Like, that's just fucking amazing and beautiful. And I know even, like, the singing was, like, the extended edition stuff with the Rohirrim. But the
Yeah.
fact that you have something like that where it's like, it doesn't need to be explained, doesn't need to be told, we don't know what the fuck it is, and it's just there's this history and this feeling in this world. We never even saw his son alive.
Yeah.
And it's just so well done, and it's so... it's just, like, it's rich. And it's
Yeah.
awesome.
I like how they just spend time in the movie to show the grief and the cost of people dying, and like in the big scheme of things, nothing huge has happened to Rohan yet. Like, there's been raids and some people have died, but just the cost of like people you love being killed in a war,
Yeah.
and that the movie spends kind of time to show that.
There's something about it that's so dramatic. It's like Shakespearean almost. Like, even just like that little like monologue that Theoden has, like, these are dark days. Like, no father should have to bury his son. Like,
Yeah.
like, dude, it makes you feel the weight of everything happening in these movies. And we just met him like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, he's a new character.
But
So
it's just I don't even know how they do it sometimes. It's so well done. And the design, as just a total aesthetic thing, the design of Rohan is in my opinion, the coolest aesthetic in all of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Like,
that-
if you look at their armor, it's so fucking cool, and the horses, and the different horse
Yeah.
designs, and the wood carvings, which they all made, and the hilt being the two horses
Yeah.
coming together, and the horsehair on all their helmets.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's such cool detail. It's such a cool, like, Gaelic-inspired culture, but
Yeah.
its own
I
thing,
love the
too.
colors, like the green and the brown
Yes.
that they have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's really cool.
It's just simple. It's not like, but it still feels like regal. Like, it feels like, oh, these are like people who live on the plains, but there's still like this regal feel to it. It's cool.
Yeah. That's cool.
I love it.
You must fight. You have 2,000 good men riding north as we speak. The Emperor is loyal to you. His men will return and fight for their king.
He will be 300 leagues from here by now.
Open war is upon you, whether you would risk it or not.
When last I looked, Theoden, not Aragorn, was king of Rohan.
He's only doing what he thinks is best for his people. Helmsley has saved him the path.
There is no way out of that view. Theoden is walking into a trap.
Well, you can't blame him. Like, he is doing what he thinks is right, and it is his kingdom to do that with.
The people of Rohan need you. The defenses have to hold. They will hold.
Look to my coming. At first light on the 5th day. At dawn.
So he's going to get the riders of Rohan.
Yeah.
The problem is where they're going essentially is like
A dead end.
a dead end.
right?
Yeah, so it's up against a mountain.
It matters not. The world of men shall fall. It will begin at Edoras.
Edoras is what?
This is here.
Yeah,
Edoras
that's
is
the
here.
city. I'm pretty sure it's the
City,
capital of
okay.
Rohan.
Yeah. So they're going to Helm's Deep, but they're in Edoras. I love Eowyn.
A cage. To stay behind bars until use and old age accept them. And all chance of valor has gone beyond recall or desire.
I do not think that will be your fate.
Must have the precious. They stole it from us. Sneaky little hobbitses. No, master. Yes, precious fish. They will cheat you or to lie. Master's my friend. Master looks after us now. We don't need you. What? Leave now and never come back. Leave now and never come back. Look.
It's like a cat.
You make him sick, you will. Behaving like that.
What's he doing? Stupid fat hobbit.
Excuse me.
Ruins it.
What's to ruin? There's hardly any meat on them. Chips with a nice piece of fried fish. Even you couldn't say no to that.
Oh, yes, we could. Spoiling nice fish. Give it to us. Raw.
Yeah, a little bigger though.
No one at home will believe this.
Oh, what the? Ambush?
Move.
Dude.
Oh, sick. That was all added, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, I've just never seen that scene then.
Monster. War will make corpses of us all. Find their hands.
Are those the guys from? Are they from Rohan?
No, because this is a completely different part of the
They have it from
continent.
Gondor. That.
They're-
so
they-
that's
Oh yeah,
the
they're,
same,
they're in, are they in Mordor yet?
This belongs to you. It was a gift. Keep it.
My lord?
She's sailing to the Undying Lands with all that's left of her kin.
I like how they don't show that in the first movie, even though it happens in the first movie, because it's kind of like that's such a character moment for Aragorn, where it's like, yeah, but that's not important, and I'm not gonna bring my troubles to anyone else.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's I mean, it's terrible, but it's like he bears with it.
Oh, it's those the riders. The heck is that? It's like a hyena.
It's like a giant wolf hyena thing.
Let's go!
The civilians.
They're so exposed, dude. Oh, the wargs are so cool.
Dude.
You must lead the people to Helm's Deep and make haste.
I can fight!
No!
Yeah, someone's got to lead the people.
You do, yeah.
Can't have the people out here getting slaughtered.
Gimli.
Forward.
I mean, I'd be in love with Aragorn.
As the frickin'
Alright.
Look at this. I don't give
What?
a fuck. It defies the laws of physics. I don't give a fuck. It's cool.
dude. Get like a
This is freaking epic. It's like a mounted battle.
yeah. We got a
Ooh.
full scale skirmish going on. Holy.
Oh! Oh my gosh.
Great.
What a badass.
Someone help my man out and get him out of there.
Dude.
Nice.
Oh.
Don't know what happened tonight. Your passing. He's dead. I took a little tumble off the cliff.
Oh snap! That's his.
That's the even star.
Okay, well we don't see a body, so we're good, I think, for now. I mean, he doesn't have a choice.
They have to
really,
keep
like,
moving or
but-
they're screwed. Because they're in the open.
Yeah. Good. No, we're not safe yet, guys.
That's what they think. Alright. That is where we are going to end part 1.
Already?
Aragorn is dead, and we're screwed.
Right.
No, I don't know. What do you think so far? Where do we think this is going?
Well, I'm enjoying this more than the last movie, even though I enjoyed the last movie a lot. Mainly because we're seeing a lot more of, more than just the elves. Because we did get a lot of the elves and the Shire in the first one. But now we're getting like stuff from all over the place.
I feel like we're seeing more of the world just in general.
Yeah.
Like the first movie is focused very strictly on the Fellowship, whereas this movie is kind of like you're getting both, because both parties are on like separate sides of the, not the world, but like separate areas of the continent. Yeah, you see them exploring all the different areas, and we have a hint at whoever the rangers that they ran into with Frodo and Sam, and
yeah, it's just a whole bunch of things. I mean, we just got a whole bunch of things in this first half, and then I also like the the story progressing and
Gandalf's freaking back.
Stuff. Oh yeah, I mean, heck,
did you expect that? I wasn't sure.
I wasn't quite sure as far as like, I was thinking like that could happen because we didn't necessarily see him die, and I felt like it was like Gandalf. I mean, he's a pretty dang big character. So, but I was like, they could have just offed him, but I was thinking like, yeah, it's possible that they bring him back. I didn't know when though.
Yeah, and he was Aragorn, right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we haven't seen a body, and of course, we had the whole thing of like Sauron fearing him, So
either way, he fell off a freaking cliff.
Yeah.
So we don't know what the heck's that going to do for the story. I mean, even if he's alive, he's going to be fucked up.
Yeah, and they don't have him, so that's another thing. But yeah,
I don't know. I really like Théoden as a character. I think he's a great, because I think very easily in this movie you could have been like, oh, see, he's not listening to Aragorn, and Aragorn's the smart human that we like, and he's dumb and he's selfish, and it's like he's not. I like that. Yeah. That along the way, even Éomer, like all of these people, you run into all these people, and it's like, it's really that trope, especially I feel like in this movie, of like people trying their damnedest to do the right thing, and they don't really know, and they're trying to figure out what's right, and they're trying to do the right thing. Same with Frodo and Sam. Like, Sam doesn't trust Sméagol, Gollum, whatever, and Frodo does, and there's good arguments for both. I mean, it looks like Sméagol's good, so I like that. I feel like that's a very strong trope, especially in this movie, whereas the last movie was kind of like, don't trust anyone. This movie, it's like, you're seeing the good of the world, but not perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like it. I mean, I think the Rohirrim are just absolutely fucking, like, I am just grinning the entire reaction the entire time the Rohirrim are on screen. Because it's the Rohirrim, cool. And they're so epic, and they're so cool, and they're just awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's really neat for me, at least something that stood out to me rewatching this first half, is I really like how the camaraderie between Gimli, Legolas, and Aragorn, to me, feels so, like, their bond, to me, in this movie, feels so much stronger than the first one. I feel like they've shared enough hardship. Like, now they are a unit, like the three of them, in a way they weren't before.
But they also
seeing that.
They don't spend a lot of time on it either, which is interesting. Like to me, that's why it's such good filmmaking. It's like you get these little peaks of characters like Théoden, Éowyn. You get their dynamic. They don't spend. It's not like they had like a bonding moment. It's
there's no moment. It's just the way they treat each other.
No, but that's genius. I like that. It's like you just feel like they're closer, and it doesn't need to be said or shown or spoken. It's just they are.
Yeah,
and that's cool, and I like that. But yeah, obviously, if you guys want to go check out part 2 and you can't wait, it's up on Patreon. It does support us. If not, it's coming out tomorrow. This is my favorite reaction of ever done. This is just like sit back and enjoy these movies. It's so cool.
It's fun.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Show some love. Like I said before, do you guys want us to do The Hobbits? I don't think it's as good as Lord of the Rings. I don't think it's necessarily terrible. I just, Lord of the Rings is the one true original. So if you guys want us to watch it, I'm totally down. Let us know, obviously, in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. We do have some Lord of the Rings merch. That's really cool. Gondor, Rohan, the ring rates. I'm gonna go check that out. Does support us. I think it's really cool.
I can't wait to get the merch.
I wanted to be wearing it, but it's taking forever to ship, so we'll be wearing it at some point. This was the merch where I was like, I don't even care if people buy it or sell. Like, I want this for me because this is cool and I like Lord of the Rings. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys want to go check that out, it is cool. And thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys in the next video.